What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You're tuning into the One Mic Music Network and West Coast Heavies live for you and yours and everybody in theirs. And right now, you're tuning in with the one and only NFA JayShawn and his co-host, the CEO Jay Adams. What's going on, baby? How you feeling out there?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? From LA to New York, man. Salute, man. Love y'all, man. A little broken right now, but love y'all, man. You know, real soldiers still stand up, even in the time of tribulation. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It's wild
Yeah,
right now, bro. It's
it's going
wild.
down.
It's
Indeed.
wild. It's wild. Hey, man, look, man. You can't expect to live like this, people. We need to shape up. We need to shape up. We need to shape up, man. This ain't no good, man. This is bad. Look what's going on right there, Jay.
Yeah, man. It's
Look
it's 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 really it's really a confrontation. But if you know anything about Los Angeles, man, it's to me.
I mean,
I've
you're
been
out there
meeting.
in LA.
Huh?
You from Compton. Tell us about it, bro.
Yeah,
You out there. Like
yeah.
you
No
really
doubt,
out
no
there.
doubt. I mean, if you know anything about LA, man, this is where I grew up, man, in Compton, California. If you know anything about Los Angeles, you know the Watts riots, Rodney King riots. The reason I say this stuff is all strategic, man, is because I'm not saying, like say somewhere else, Kentucky, Idaho, Ohio. You know the people in Los Angeles already. There's always been a friction between the police, especially the sheriffs, in the community that they supposedly serve and protect, which they really don't do that. Let's just keep it a buck. I do appreciate Sheriff Luna speaking yesterday, but here's the problem when I say there's a conflict between the community and the sheriff's department, and you're always confused on serve and protect because I'm a property owner, I'm a business owner, I'm black. All of that is not supposed to matter. I'm a business owner. You're supposed to serve and protect my property. My taxes pay you. There's a problem in our community because in Los Angeles, man, I really feel if you put the people and the police at a standoff, there's a great chance it's not going to stay peaceful too long. Someone on
Yeah.
either side is going to provoke it. Somebody is going to do that. And that's what's happening here in Los Angeles, from burning cars that you see to smoke. I was smoked the other day. I don't believe it was tear gas. It was just smoke, and they were shooting not in the air, but they were shooting flashbangs at us. One went off right above my head. It was real crazy that
Dang.
they're actually. I understand getting people to calm down. This is what I'm telling all my folks. You're shooting M80s at them, fireworks at them. They're shooting back flashbangs and gas. It's not going to be too long before they're shooting rubber bullets, God forbid, real bullets. But I'm just telling you what happened right where you're posting that night when I was in the middle of that. It was crazy, man. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would live through something like this, right? Where I'm actually in it with my phone. I'm videoing it for my grandkids, right? When I'm dead and gone. This is really, your daddy wasn't in the Watts riots. I was in the 92 riots. And I'm really in a riot again in Compton in 2005, checking on my people. 2025, checking on my people. Jay, it was live, bro. Can't believe this, bro. So it's escalated now. Trump has officially sent in the National Guard as of yesterday. It's crazy, bro. I almost feel like we're under, I don't know what we're under, but people are terrified. They're hitting the streets, they're hitting the freeways. Like Sheriff Luna said, that's gonna automatically make it an escalation, man. I don't know how to get clear heads on both sides. But something has to happen because there's women, there's children, teenagers, skateboarders, bikers. Saw them yesterday, bro. They're on mopeds. These are kids that are getting caught up in the midst of this, man. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control, my friends. So I tell everybody, all my friends in New York, man, I appreciate y'all Pray for LA, bro. We were just saying pray for LA a few months ago on the show with the fires. Now we're in riots. Now pray for LA, bro, because I don't know. I got reports coming into the studio that this may go on for the next 30 days. I just don't see it de-escalating, man. Governor Newsom and Trump have never had a good relationship. Trump says one thing. Our governor is pleading. From what I'm hearing, Trump didn't even he didn't even communicate. His cabinet didn't even communicate or counsel with the governor. He just took control of our national guard. I don't know when that's. I last heard that happened in the '60s, I think, somewhere. But I don't know when last in my lifetime. Never has the White House taken over a state's national guard. But that's what happened to us yesterday. So we don't have a militia. We don't have a
Mm.
national guard anymore. How does the governor of California protect these children? Parents, keep your damn children at home, man. They don't need to be out here. They're shooting real gas. I couldn't breathe out there. People are wearing gas masks. Sometimes the bandanas ain't working. I was just in that. Keep your damn kids at home. Keep them in the house. This shit is real. It's really happening out here and it's going down. Your children don't need to be in that. We don't know where this is going, man. We have no clue Monday morning today, June the 9th, where this is going.
And then now it's happening in New York. It's going down out there in New York. New York is ridiculous. We couldn't even have the parade
Damn.
almost.
It's crazy.
Yesterday was the Puerto Rican
Yeah.
parade. We couldn't even do the parade almost. It was insane. They actually breaking cars. They actually hitting police.
Yeah.
This is the first time in my life where I saw them squaring up in New York. Squaring up, bro. Pow,
Yeah.
pow. And the police can't even arrest them because there's like so many other people. So they just getting hooked. Boom, 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 boom. Just getting hooked. I'm like,
So many people.
whoa.
Who do you go
I
after?
think
Yeah.
this is gonna get serious.
Yeah, man.
This is gonna get serious.
Hey, I foresee
And
that. I
then I hear
foresee. I
other
foresee it
things
getting
that I
serious.
can't even
Yes. Yeah.
there's other things that I can't even say on this podcast,
Exactly.
but you know, Trump, I don't know, Trump, if you could see this, Donald Trump, if you could hear my voice, you need to chill. Your ego way too larger than life, my friend. You need to chill. Just learn how to handle certain situations better. We got an immigrant problem. You know how you can get the immigrants to actually say, hey, I want to go with the law and give them something in exchange for what you want them to do.
Right.
You can't just be beating up on them. You can't just be whooping their behinds.
Exactly.
And then they're taking them, Jay.
Yeah.
They're taking Mexican people and they're putting them in these cars, and then you never hear from them again. Not even the families in Mexico know where their family is at.
Yeah.
So if you want, you attract more bees with honey, Trump. You know what I'm saying? You attract more bees with honey. You can't like you can't be this is too aggressive. This looks like Nazi Germany when they was trying to gather the Jews up.
Bro, I,
It don't look
I've
different.
studied a lot of that, man, and read a lot of that. It feels the same. Snatching people off the.
It
I mean, I
does.
saw barbed wire the other day, man. You know what that made me think of when they had the barbed wire between the protesters and the sheriff's department? It made me think of in Nazi
Terrible.
Germany when they just started putting the barbed wire around the, saying the Jewish community, the Jewish homes. And I tell people all the time, man, no jokingly, I've been saying this over 28 years. It doesn't take a lot for a situation to escalate to justify martial law. Like I don't really think we take how serious this situation could get. I mean, it was bad yesterday, man. They were using real tear gas yesterday, real flashbangs to control the crowd. It was really hand in hand combat.
I know I couldn't sleep last night. I was watching it live all
It,
night.
it, it really
New
got out of
York,
control, man.
LA. I was watching them side by
Yeah, it
side.
really got out of control last night. I mean, it really got out of control, man. And we're talking about people's lives, right? And I kind of listened to, not kind of, but like I said, man, I listened to our elected sheriff. I mean, he's the elected sheriff of LA County. So, you know, as a media person, man, I listened to what he had to say, but it makes it hard for him to do his job when you bring in the National Guard. You have to understand, bro, I mean, we all know fear, we all know psychological. When you see big green Humvees in your neighborhood, and this really happened, bro. A Black Hawk helicopter really landed in Paramount. That's a I mean, that's a war helicopter. Um, when you see all this stuff happening, man, you have to think like the psychological side of the people that's being done to, right? How do you expect everyone not to respond to that? How are you going to de-escalate that, right? You got the sheriff already, you got LAPD, and you got highway patrol. How are all these chiefs going to control their department when they're escalated? They might be on some amphetamines and drunk 15 Red Bulls because they're tired. So they're amped up too. You got the community amped. Everybody's amped up, and then here comes the National Guard. You know, I mean, they strapped, bro. They strapped. I don't know how you don't
They
see
got
that as
those
an
weird ass
escalation, man.
guns.
Huh?
Did you see the color of their guns? It was like they look like water guns, but it's flashing out like big flashbangs.
Well, that's what I'm
You
telling
saw
you,
those?
man. Bro, man, you have to understand what that does to you when you getting. Like I said, I haven't seen rubber bullets come out yet, but I've witnessed the flashbang, so I know that that's happening. That's real. I've witnessed the gassing.
You saw the fireworks that they throwing back at the police?
Yeah, but what is a firework compared to a flashbang?
I don't
Stop
know. I
throwing,
don't know, but I know those things can hurt.
yeah, but what I'm saying is though, if you keep escalating, to me, you're going. I don't know, man. I don't know where it stops if you keep escalating it. We don't need another
Hey, look at this. I'm gonna make
1992,
the screen
man.
a little bit
We
bigger.
don't need another 1992. We're getting ready for the big
That's
soccer
crazy right
tournament
there, Tune.
coming. The Olympics is here coming. We're in the middle of BT. This is a big money, bro. I should be on music calls right now, production calls. I got big parties tonight. But how do I focus? My fucking city's on fire.
Yo, it's crazy because we were just planning to do shows all over LA. Now look, it's
Now
like
look,
somebody heard what we was talking about.
and LA's on fire. Matter of fact, it was the very
Bro,
next day, damn
we
near.
was just
Yeah.
we was just making partnerships all over the city. Now
Now
look,
look, it's out of control,
insane,
man.
bro.
It is out of control, man. It's out of control.
Remember Occupy Wall Street back in the day?
Yeah.
Remember how big that was? It went global.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it just shut down like overnight. I don't know what happened, but it just shut down overnight. Well, I think this is gonna get like Occupy Wall Street, but they ain't gonna be able to shut it down.
It's hard to shut it down in Los Angeles, man. Once the rioting starts.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, look at that.
Look, he driving around the shit. They doing donuts around it. That's crazy. This don't even look this, bro. This look like Iraq.
It's crazy, right?
That shit look like Iraq. That look like Iraq, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That shit don't even look nowhere near. That's Iraq. Look at that. Look at the Holy Moly Donut Shop. They on top of the
Yeah, you
Holy
making the
Moly. That's
lieutenants and
private property.
sergeants' jobs real hard, man. And it's so sad because what I'm seeing is what I've been community meeting for. I mean, this has been a while for me, man.
Look at all those
We do so
flashbangs on the
much
floor.
every year with the Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, so involved with the sheriff's department, trying to be that liaison and that bridge between the sheriff and the community, man. For this to happen, she's going to make relations, man, the community trust, it's going to be eroded again. All
It's
of these
been
images,
roaded.
man, that are all over the world of who's supposed to be there to serve and protect the people, hitting them with sticks, shooting at them. It's gonna be difficult, man. Like we're close to having the same reaction we had for years of the '92 riots. Psychological, man.
There ain't no real
Psychological is
communication.
all these
That's what
images,
it
man,
is.
is gonna be around for a long time, and it's a lot more now than it was then. I saw people with full fledged computer shooting, going right to the computer, editing this stuff, all this stuff you're seeing. It's like people are doing live productions, man. This is gonna be crazy. The imagery, man.
Oh my lord. Oh my
Already
lord.
in
Look
LA
at
to me, man, in these last couple of days, it's got more violent than it did, in my opinion, faster than it did when George Floyd's situation happened, man. Rest in peace.
yeah, and then
I mean, we
listen, you
got
gotta hear the
real,
conspiracy.
there's one
You gotta
right there.
hear
We
the
got real Humvees, man.
conspiracies
We got
going
real
on.
military vehicles. Look at that, man. Whatever they're spraying. I saw that yesterday, man. It was wild, bro. It was crazy. The gas. Those are the
Crazy thing
flashbang
about
and the
this too
gas.
is
Those
like,
that's either the flashbang guns, because I saw those, or those are the gas guns.
hmm.
And the best thing you can do, man, is just hold your ground. Put a barrier up and just stop the people from moving forward. But moving forward and attacking them and then they attacking you. To me, that's just somebody's gotta be, and it's gotta be the law enforcement, man. Somebody gotta be of a bigger mental stance. Just hold
I
your
wonder
ground.
where this is gonna lead. I heard nobody
We
went to
got those
bed
big
last
old
night
white
damn
pillars.
near.
Put them pillars up.
Did you go to sleep last
Do
night?
something.
Were you
But
able to get some sleep
the
last
peaceful
night?
protesting is over with though, dog. That's over.
Huh, Jay? Were you able to get some sleep last night? You can
Wow.
hear me? Can you hear me? Or no?
Sad we're
You can't
watching
hear
this,
me?
man. It's really happening. Sad.
I don't think you can hear me. Hold on. What's up, Jay?
What's up?
I was
Yeah,
trying to
this is
say I don't
sad,
think you
man.
heard me before, but there's some conspiracies going on, right? Where
Right.
right wing far right, they're believing that George Floyd wasn't killed through asphyxiation, that he was killed because he was doing fentanyl, and that the knee on his neck, well, that didn't kill him. And then they did their research, and that's not true. And then they figured out that the police are learning those brutal tactics from the Israelis' IDF.
Man, I don't know where they're getting it from.
They're brutal tactics from the Israelis' military. It's crazy at this point. I don't understand why it's happening, but why do we even need to get training from those people anyway?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of things we can't, it's a lot of things we discussed off air before. I don't know that, but there's a lot of different theories that I've heard, a lot of different conversations that I heard. Right now, man, just really trying to stay focused on how do we how do we put this to an end right now, man? How do we stop this? Because
There's too many cogs
my
moving
phone's
here.
going off right
You
now,
can't put
man. The
this.
escalations today. My phone is going crazy right now, with all the text messages, videos I'm getting right now of the front lines, man, and I don't know.
There ain't there's no stopping nothing like this at this point. I think that this must be something that Trump maybe wanted. Maybe he wanted something like this because there's always those people that have plans, for destabilization or something. I don't know. I don't know, but you can't go around messing with Mexican people, guys. You can't be doing that. They're people, they are human beings. It's sad that I even have to say that. You can't be talking about throwing people out, separating people from their families, and then thinking you're going to get a positive outcome because of it.
Man, there's no even due process, man, and I hate to keep using that phrase, but you just can't be snatching people off the street. I'm gonna keep saying the imagery, right? The imagery is very important, man. Social media, people have the imagery is everywhere. You affecting people's real lives, real families, and then you're expecting completely no response. I mean, that's all I kept hearing at the protests and at the town hall meetings. Response from law enforcement: remain peaceful, don't attack the officers. Man, I understand but you not looking at both sides. See, we're just
No, I,
ignoring real
I'm
conversation right now,
understanding the
man.
whole situation. I do know that we have a major immigrant problem, but this is not the way to handle it.
Man, this is completely the wrong way to handle it, man. And this is the result you get when you handle it like that. So right now, it is what it is. We got to go jump in these meetings, man. I got some, me, I'm always the supply guy. I got to go get some waters. It's 10 o'clock, some waters and some meals of some people, man, and feed the folks, man. We just do what we can here at West Coast Heavies, man. So we encourage everybody to get in on this new. We getting ready to do another meet and greet again, a town hall meeting. So hey, tap in with us, man. gq.shop/WCH. We got the step and repeat going on right now. So if your business wants to be a part of what's going on, if you got some information for our goodie bags, or you want to send us your business links, your website links, because we're getting ready for our other town hall meeting, man. That's all we could do here, man. I can't stop this. I can't change it. I've been talking about it so long. Anybody that knows me, man, I've been involved on both sides, the streets and politics, man. So didn't want this to happen. It's out of control now. So now I'm just using again, just like with the fires, man. We always on the front lines here at West Coast Heavies and GQ.shop. So shout out to our New
Yeah.
York partners, man, for keeping it alive with us. And that's all we can do, man, because um it's here now. I don't know where it's going, but it's
It's
here
here
now.
now.
Yeah, it's here now. Get ready to
It's
hear
here.
again from Sheriff Luna and what he has to say, and the LAPD chief. It's here now, man. I'm just calling for both sides. Like, you can't continue to gas people, man, and just make communities feel they have no peaceful resolution. Like, there is no due process. There is no conversation. We just snatching and grabbing and disappearing folks. And then you want people to keep taking that. I just don't get that. And out of every meeting I go to, I don't hear that discussed, right? I hear talking around it. And I'm not about talking around to answer those questions. So with that being said, man, yeah, we got to go get ready for this, man. But with that being said, bro, it's just here's where we are.
And
This
there
is
you
what you
go,
have.
guys. Here goes another day in the United States. It's like one big soap opera. And the problem is that it's not a soap opera. This is real life. And
Real
right
life,
now,
man.
like people, they protest, they don't get heard. They get locked up instead when they protest peacefully. So this is what people are feeling like they gotta do, to get heard. It's like somebody in a marriage. You know, like two people that are in a marriage. You keep
Yeah,
complaining to your husband or wife about something, but they don't hear you. You said you talk nice. You said it once. You said it twice. You said it 5 times to them real nice. Now you got to
right.
start talking louder, and then that don't work. You know what happens after that? Now like they still don't want to hear you. Okay, now you got to break up, right? So this is just a really bad breakup. Really
Yeah, it
bad
is,
breakup.
man. I was just looking at a text, man, from one of our partners, man, Beat Punishers, man, out in Ohio, man. Shout out to 1-5, man. The support is real, man, all over. West Coast Heavies, man, as the CEO, the spokesperson, chairman of the board, man. I'm just humbled again, because I was just looking at that text message, man, right now. Coming in. So we love New York, man, Ohio, man, our partners in Atlanta. But we just really appreciate all the support here for Los Angeles, man. You guys have been there through the fires and now this, man. So, hey, man, shout out to GQ, man. Dot Shop. Shout out to Beat Punishers, man. We appreciate the support. We don't know where we're going from here, guys, but we're gonna keep on the front lines, man, supporting the people. That's what we're always gonna do, is be there to support the people, regardless.
Well, there you go, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. Look, man, however we can do it, let's all try to figure out a way where we could speak. Stop treating Mexicans this way. Stop treating people like they're not humans, man. And you won't have
Facts.
situations like this. But that's all we got for you.
Indeed.
Thank you for
Yeah.
tuning in. But we out of here.